It's been a really, really tough recession.
I had a good job. Everything was going fine. I just didn't bank on the cuts.
I just couldn't live in my home anymore. I had nowhere to go, so I lived in the car for 7 weeks.
I never thought I'd be in this position.
I just never, ever expected it would happen to me.
I'm Caleb Elwood and I'm the York Foodbank manager. We're here at the Gateway Centre today where we're currently based as the Foodbank, and today we are running a session giving out food to people who come in with a voucher to access the Foodbank. Morning! Are we alright? Yeah, fine. The Foodbank works by people, the general public, donating food very generously. We've had over 11 tonnes of food donated by people in York so far. The food is then sorted into type and date by our wonderful volunteers. We work on a voucher system, so somebody can only access the Foodbank if they have a voucher from a care professional in York. All sorts of people donate food. Some of the local churches are great in terms of they have regular giving once a month, and they'll come and bring all the food that's given by members of their church. Some schools will do a project where they collect food for us, and one of the major ways we get food is we will go and stand outside a supermarket with shopping lists that we hand to people as they go into the shop, and we ask if people would consider buying 1 or 2 things off the list.
Hi Shirley.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Is it your first visit?
Yes, it certainly is.
Correct.
We have a whole range of people who visit the Foodbank, and their responses vary hugely. Some people are quite ashamed about having to ask for help and come and access the Foodbank, and often they will want to kind of come collect the food and leave. Other people will come in and they will sit and they will chat to our volunteers for maybe 45 minutes and tell us their whole life story and really open up.
Hi Shirley, right, so what we need to do is just run through this with you, and then I'll get the voucher upstairs and get you some food sorted.
Thank you.
Okay.
The reason why I was made homeless is that I had marital problems and I just couldn't live in my home anymore. I had nowhere to go, so I lived in the car for 7 weeks. Now I've got a place of my own, eventually. Kim, my social worker, he was very concerned about me because I had no money, I had no food, and he was very helpful, and he referred me to the Foodbank, and I am now here, and I don't know what sort of food I'm going to get, but I very much appreciate it.
We have all sorts of people from all walks of life who access the Foodbank. We have people who are homeless and unemployed, all the way through to people who are employed, they have a job and they just hit a crisis where cash flow is a huge problem and they need some help to get them through that crisis. The bottom line is that the only qualifying criteria for somebody accessing the Foodbank is that they are in a crisis and they need food.
Just packing a bag for a couple or one parent and one child. They get a packet of cereal and then two lots of soup, 2 lots of beans or spaghetti, and 2 lots of tin tomatoes. All the food is sort of tins or packets that have got a long shelf life so that they don't go off, and people can keep them, and it's enough to provide them for 3 days.
Got a voucher.
I feel okay. Not too bad. It has been hard, very, very hard. But I'm here now and I'm just putting it all behind me.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. I've made sure everything's okay for you to cook in the microwave.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Margaret.
I was in limbo land for, months and months and months. I just didn't know what to do with myself. I couldn't help myself. I didn't want help, but I gradually accepted help. And I'm glad I did. Don't be frightened to ask for any help whatsoever. Accept it. Go for it. Ask. Talk to people. There's people out there that really, really, really do want to help. And I've had a lot of help. Don't feel degraded by it like I did.